Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CappingTV's continued coverage of the RGL 6's postseason. Tonight, we're going to be covering Scooby Snacks versus WORX WG547 20-volt 2.0 amp hour. I believe that is a leaf blower. This is the main semifinals. I'm joined by Unicorn Wizard on the casting booth, and we got Vanksy as an analyst, Just Jazz pushing the buttons on production. How are y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I haven't been following Maine too much until the playoffs, but from what I've seen has been really, really good. So I'm hoping that this will continue my high expectations.
I'm also doing really well. I'm glad to be here. I'm also really excited to watch this match myself because I've been following Maine like a little bit, and then from what I've gathered, this is going to be one of the closest matches of the playoff set.
Yeah, this one is sure to be a doozy. I was able to actually cast one of these teams, Scooby Snacks, last season with 24. You should be able to find the bot, as I believe that was also on Capping TV. But that game was just a beautiful performance out of Scooby Snacks, especially out of one of the players I'm sure we'll be bringing up a lot tonight, Mouse Cake. And it was very impressive just to see the way they worked together, and just the sheer performance of each individual was uncanny. So I don't know if you guys want to start running down rosters right now. Might be a good idea.
Yeah, sure. Let me bring up the actual aliases.
I know. All right, so WORX, we have Soint playing on Combo Scout, Deadly Seed playing the Flank Scout, Josh on Pocket, not the EU Josh, Nerfu on Roamer. For Demo Man, we got Deimos, and for Medic, we have Weeb Whacker, the Mother Clucker, whatever you know him as. And for Scooby Snacks, we have Artist on Pocket, Dog on Roamer, of course, the lad of Mouse Cake on Demo Man, and we also have. What else do we have? Yeah, I apologize.
Kutch, and Palm on Lay Scout class. It is on screen for you guys. We do not have that listed, I don't think, for ourselves, at least individually. So I just have the stream open looking at these rosters. Right now, what are the names that are sticking out to you guys right here as the gamers were really going to be wanting to take a closer look at going into this matchup?
I feel bad because I don't really know anyone on WORX except for Weeb Whacker. That's not to say they're not good players. I just haven't really had any experience with them. On Scooby Snack side, I've played here and there, pugs and such with Kutch. He always seems to be pretty good. Dog is very good at this game. He's a really good demo. I've never seen a soldier, but since he's good at demo, I'm assuming that his soldier is at least, somewhat up to par. So I think Dog is probably at least the one player I'm gonna keep a real close eye on. What about you?
The player that I'm most interested in watching, definitely Mouse Cake. However, Artist has really insane DM and used to be known for that back in the day before he retired and came back. From the work side, and I'm definitely going to be interested in what Soint is doing. Soint is a very high impact player from playing with him on the past and playing against him as well. Mouse
Yeah.
Cake is also definitely someone you want to watch. He definitely did really well during that other playoff set.
Yeah. Just looking at these myself, again, names we've already gone over. Mouse Cake put on fantastic performance in their last playoff game, along with Kutch. They were honestly making a great demo scout combo. Dog was playing so hard for the team on Roamer. He was just his communication was like on another level. All of the plays that he was setting up for his team. And then on the other side, I am gonna have to say Soyeon is definitely the big boy that I would like to see do pretty okay. So looking at all the maps we have on here, I don't know if we have the information on who picked or banned what.
So Scooby, I looked it up. Scooby Snacks picked Gully, WORX picked Metalworks, and the decider is Sunshine.
Yep. So looking at these, how are you guys thinking that this one's gonna play out? Maybe get some map predicts in here.
Honestly, I've ranked for WORX before, and I've also played against them on this map. Their gully wash is really shaky. It's really surprising that they let this map get through on the map picks, because they do have some problem areas with this map, from what I've observed. But if they manage to somehow get to map 3, then they will probably take the set because their sunshine is really solid.
Yeah, definitely. As I'm watching this, whatever the heck is going on, it dropped down. Yeah, the other big scary thing again is letting such a demo impact. Like, I can't stress enough like how much that mouse cake had an impact in the last game and how much I think is going to have an impact on this game, especially since Goywash tends to be a map where demos have a lot of control. They kind of control, the pacing of the map, and it's going to be very fun to watch, I think.
The demo matchup is definitely going to be one to watch. It really depends on how consistent Deimos is feeling. Deimos is definitely no slouch himself. He puts out really great damage numbers in almost every match that he's played. But it's just a matter of how he's feeling tonight in terms of damage and hitting those crisp pipes that he's known for.
Yeah.
Looking at like reasons behind picking maps, I was just kind of taking a quick look. Scooby Snacks, I guess, might have picked Gully because, like you said, they kind of seem shaky on, WORX seems shaky on it. And I think WORX picked Metalworks because Scooby Snacks in the regular season went 15-1. Their only loss was to Putis Von Epic. What a name! And that's a team that was also that what's their name? That WORX beat. So WORX, WORX mindset probably is, well, we WORX, or what's the Scooby Snacks lost to this team, but we beat this team, so that means we beat Scooby Snacks. As we are going live.
Ooh, that we are gonna be watching Mouse Cake rolling out here, going into the first mid of the match. Gonna be seeing him show up just a little bit earlier than everybody else, throwing out his stickies, getting some good damage on the scouts earlier. We're actually gonna see a really early bomb from both soldiers. Artist and Dog just going full offense into the choke. Not gonna be finding much though. We'll trade out Josh, losing 2 in the process. Deimos is going to be throwing out pipes, so the rest of his team just walks forward and demolishes. And that is going to be the mid going in the favor. No, not Scooby Snacks. WORX. I'm colorblind, apparently.
I'm surprised they won that because Soyeon was actually lagged out in his own team's own lobby, so he wasn't a part of that mid. So they won that 5-6. But regardless, even Ubers mid to second, stalemate. Maybe it's roamer in, maybe get him behind. Long time to play, so they don't have to try anything super crazy yet.
Yeah, the one thing that I was going to say we might expect, and they actually are doing, is they're going to go ahead and try and get this big door control to get a scout behind. Deadly Seeds up here on the Battlements, just trying to find something. Actually spotted out in lobby by Pomeranian. Gonna take the 1v1's Kutch up top, and will lose it. So it's actually a potential for them to try and break back in, get the counter sack.
Yeah, Dog is already in drop down. He's called out, so he's not really going to get anything. Okay, he almost kills the demo somehow, but good. So good sack from him. With what he was given. The problem, I mean, he did what he could from the position he had. As Nerfu comes in through big door with a nice skip jump, gets cleaned up. But sacking off of second on Gully Wash is pretty, it's not impossible, but it's really, really hard because everything is just one huge, like, enclosed choke, essentially. Big door or choke. And then if you go drop down, you get caught by scouts. It's not good. So, yes, Josh, go ahead.
The one thing I'm wondering if we're gonna see here, because we have been in a stalemate for about 3 minutes now, is if we're gonna see any off costs out here. Looks like Dog is gonna be going through drop down, getting some good damage on the scout and the demo. Both so low,
wow,
but not able to clean them up.
He did like 150 to a scout, just jumped up and immediately did 150 to the demo. That was really good, just couldn't clean it up. As Red WORX shoves a scout behind, there's now 1v1 going on in lobby, which Soyan actually wins. So that's 2 down for blue with a scout behind. This is not the greatest situation for Scooby Snacks here.
Yeah, Artist trying to lock down this big door, deny them the entry, but they are just going to be backing up out to, actually, it looks like they're kind of stuck. They're caught out. They can't quite make it to Shutter. They might be trying to climb into River, but are going to be trading players here. And actually...
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they've actually decided to back out from Big Door, and Deadly's trying to get the pick. Oh my god, never mind. All three of those kills go in their favor. And the force too?
Yeah, they're gonna force... Ronald shouldn't have used, but it's fine just because of how far forward they are. They're gonna catch out the demo. Maybe catch out... No, Weed Whacker's gonna live. And yeah, they're gonna push into second here with a lot of heal advantage, just all this space, and they're gonna get it for essentially free. So we're just gonna see this second to last stalemate.
Yeah, we will see Soyan pull out the engineer as Scooby Snacks pull into lobby, starting to build that Uber up back in River, getting the rest of the team situated, spotting out the gun pretty early. Actually are going to lose Palm and Dog, a pseudo double sack. However, without Ubers up, this might be an opportunity for them to try and take a dry fight.
Yeah, but now that Blue has Uber, this could be a disaster if they commit too hard. They should lose Josh here, which they do. I don't know if they're gonna lose anyone else. If they don't get the force out of Weed Whacker, this could be bad for them.
Yeah, looks like Weed Whacker's gonna hold on to this. It's gonna be lots of spam though. Weed Whacker going down to 50 HP, but still staying strong, not popping here. 2 down on both sides, trying to get out of River, pushing the rest of the team back out into lobby. But
oh my
trying to do the Rappy
they're
Slappy.
going to last?
Yeah, it's the Rappy Slappy through main.
Oh.
But it hasn't worked out. Oh.
Just goes AFK. Yeah, so I mean, I get where their mindset was, but they weren't, WORX wasn't committed enough in River to have that, you know, be a thing. Their combo just got back to last immediately. So the idea was good. The execution, maybe they could have waited a bit longer, but I definitely like the play. But that being said, Kuch on Sniper, hopefully to try to at least force, maybe drop this medic, who hasn't committed yet. A scout's kind of in through choke alone.
Yep, he was spotted out by a soldier earlier, so they're being pretty careful. However, gets a bunch of damage onto Deimos. Actually gets finished off as well, and that's Soyan going to be going down. This pushing is looking like a disaster. Uber forced out. The kite coming out for the rest of the team. No frags being found. So much damage, but no cleanup, and this is going to be the pushback in from Scooby Snacks.
Kuch is just in big door at 31 health and no fear. That was really well played by Scooby Snacks. They weren't too far forward. So, because if you're too far forward on Gully and Uber disadvantage, the other team's just going to use straight through choke on you. And they were smart enough to know that that didn't happen. As I say that, Nerfu has a huge bomb on a dog, while Kuch tries to... He's going to kill Kuch too. So, they played the mid really well, and now there's bleeding players. They might lose... Yeah, they're going to lose Artist. Nerfu does die, but it's a 5v3. Ronald does get his Uber forced, and I don't think... They might kill Soyan, but that should be the only kill they get. They don't even kill them. So...
Yeah, Soyun's actually just gonna sit on the point and collect a free arrow from Weebwhacker. Actually, looking at the Ubers as well, this is looking really good for WORX, sitting at 80%, building up, and just trying to buff their players up before they come in for this pretty significant Uber ad push.
Yeah, what happened last time is WORX took too long to get in through choke, lost players, and just, you know, didn't commit through. They're just walking through now, though. Weebwhacker is hurt. The force doesn't come through, but they're backing up through choke? Oh, never mind. I had my camera mixed up. I am very sorry.
Yeah, I actually really like what Weebwhacker did. He jumped around the side of the point, almost like strafing around, just to avoid the sticky trap since he was at 80 HP, and just that is a typical sticky trap. However, he will get forced here. Rocket's bringing him down to 30 in lobby. Going to be trying to chase with Soyun. Soyun will find it. He's going to back up, and this is actually going to be pretty... actually, no, the Uber also comes out from Roster. Ronald will pick up Deadly Seed and Soyun with that. So now it's looking like it's going in the favor, once again, of Scooby Snacks.
Yeah, there's just a lot, you know, everyone's kind of spread out. There is Nerfu behind. It looks like they're just going to kind of forget about him. No, they're going to go back and clean him up, which is smart. Now it's a 5v6. Ubers are even. The longer that Scooby Snacks takes here, the worse this is for them. But it looks like they are getting in pretty good position. Dog bombs, the two soldiers bomb forward just to get space. Artist does get cleaned up. With the amount of space they've gotten, they should... No, never mind. Oh, great from Josh. Yeah, so they tried to, you know, create space, and the damage just wasn't good enough, and WORX just stayed in and punished that aggression. So now they're gonna get second for free. Ronald did live, however, so you know, second to last stalemate, the Gully Wash special.
Yeah, looks like they could have maybe tried to commit just off the distraction play, but they just seemed a little hesitant to walk forward on mid, so decide against it. Will be pushed back to their last now. Even Ubers for both medics should be seeing the sack come out any second now. Perhaps, actually, yeah, we're going to see Soyun going into water area, so maybe going for the cheeky cap time. And Nerf actually... looks like he's going to be jumping down there as well. Yep, we'll get the early cap time, getting taken down pretty much immediately. However, the Uber comes out, gets forced, and that's huge if you are WORX right now.
Yeah, great. You know, that's a pretty standard double sack, but they played it really well. Just get a scout on the point, take eyes off of the other doors, and just have a soldier bomb in, and it worked to perfection. So they have this essentially, it's 70% ad, it's, you know, full ad ascent, basically. Coach on NG, Palm on Pyro. I like Pyro on Gully Wash. It is such a small ass that Pyro can potentially shut down, you know, one, maybe even two doors, depending on how the other team pushes. But it looks like they're about to get through River here. No, they rotated. What do they want to do? Shutter?
Yeah, looks like they've spotted the Pyro out early, want to go to the other door. Soyun popped in. They do see the Sentry, haven't taken out yet. It's actually getting healed so much right now. Sentry finally going down. We'll switch off back to Scout. Rest of the team coming in now. No frags have gone down yet. As I say that, Palm takes down Nerfu, and actually, there's only 3 remaining. Soyun, Demos, and Weebwhacker. Missed a few frags there, but will not work out in their favor. We'll do what we call the classic last beef.
Yeah, so the Uber push itself wasn't that bad. It wasn't perfect, but it definitely was, I would call, acceptable. The problem was Deadly Sia and Josh died immediately as they popped in. As Ronald takes so much spam. Ronald's in at 42 and doesn't pop. Good work. But yeah, as Nerfu dies to go for the force, and they're just going to give up mid. They should be able to hold second.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, Ronald had balls of steel there, because right as he went down to 60, Soldier just jumps right in his face. His team luckily cleaned it up, but he looks like he's trying to take this in. Kutch now, trying to take out the medic. Will get the force out from Weebwhacker. Looking a little bit better from the side of WORX, going to be chasing back through Big Door. However, they're going to be focusing down these stickies and not these players, and Deadly Seed will take a pipe for his troubles. So we'll actually end up resetting on mid here, though we do see WORX trying to edge their way through Big Door.
Yeah. Josh is just trying to hold down choke, but he was 23 health, now at 3, yeah, so he's going to have to call on his team to support him, and that's going to back them up from Big Door. So now we're just second to mid stalemate at the moment.
Yep, this is what we call the Team Fortress 2 Classic, not to be confused with the mod. This is just a typical two mid stalemate. Once again, we'll probably be seeing either a lot of pressure big door. I've seen a lot of teams, especially nowadays, they really like to just pressure big door, get a scout through lower, and then just try and rush them and just get the distractions behind. But it looks like they're actually covering that with Nerfu, so they won't be able to get that through. Actually, it looks like they wanted to send a soldier through there, but dog will go down. Door was being defended, so this is now an opportunity for a counter right here.
Yeah, dog almost won that, so great work for him. Josh is in through drop down. They don't have anyone really. Okay, as I say that, Kutch spots him out, and he's not going to get anything. It's just one of the issues, sacking. It's not like process where you can high bomb through choke or, you know, something like. As I say that, Kutch and Artist go in through choke as a double sack and get great damage to force Weave Whacker.
The caster's curse strikes again. The double bomb from choke will get the successful force. They'll be walking out onto point. We'll find Mouse Cake. That's really important here. It's just Palm Dog and Roster Ronald. Uber will be forced out, and they should be using this to try and leave, though it actually looks like they'll be chasing down frags here. Yufu going down. Deadly Seed as well in the back lines. So it's the players have actually gone right back into the favor of Scooby Snacks, taking so much pressure on the second. Both soldiers going up top. Doggo is actually going to fall down, but Artist will keep the spam up into River, will deny them any space that they want.
Yeah, they played that. The Uber wasn't actually the best, but Scooby Snacks played the after Uber really well and caught out players who were themselves waiting for the after Uber. So now it's still even Uber, so we're just back in the same situation we've seen before, but we haven't had, the stalemates haven't been like super long. It's just been one to another, and we wait 2 minutes, so.
Yeah, this is one of those really grindy, grueling matches that they're very, very interesting to watch because you get to see how the teams try and pick apart each other's stalemates, and usually they're successful, but not successful enough quite to just secure that last point cap, which is really what you want to be seeing.
Yeah, Kutch is in water, so they're going to try the same thing with Kutch going in and Dog on the distraction, but like it did nothing. As Mousecake is taking a lot of damage from Nerfed too, he does get taken down. Yeah, it didn't work as well because as Dog was getting ready to go in, Kutch touched the point and immediately got melted, so everyone else just immediately started looking at River where Dog bombed in. You really have to time it well for it to work. Another play, Dog is staying. Yeah, Kutch on Pyro. Nerfu on Spy, is he just checking? He's checking. He hasn't checked Pyro. He checked Sniper and Spy. He didn't check Pyro, so they're not going to know about the Pyro. As Palm gets cleaned up, so, I don't know, expect to see a counter sack maybe out of Josh here. The thing with, like, Pyro isn't bad. It's just you really have to think about what you're going to do with it. Are you going to take him in on the Uber? Are you going to use him to clear space? Maybe get him into the water on the point and just get some time on there, air blast rockets and stickies away. That's my personal favorite, but, you know, we'll see what they want to do with him. He is just chilling in River.
The one big issue I'm seeing, and the one big roadblock that I think is going to be here for Scooby and his Snacks taking this last, is the sentry. It's in a rather unusual spot, sitting behind the pillar on right side. Typically you see that as almost... Oh, actually, they've moved it once again to the stairs below. Oh, and it's watching the point. They've it kept on, but it's not watching all the point. They've gotten so much time now, and just for Palm's life. This is actually so great. Dog's getting a bunch of spam on the gun, too, so very much might go down. Uber's actually getting popped. And has been fully used in River, but they won't find anything off of it. Weebwhacker also trading there, so looks like no frags, just a simple Uber trade. And now they're trying to take this space into River. Sonya going pretty low, but will survive the encounter.
Yeah, if the gun goes down there, I think they win that, but the fact that you have, you know, a Pyro and one of your soldiers isn't in the fight, as Sonya kind of feeds into lobby, we have a wrench crits on the NG, and as Kutch gets cleaned up by Josh. Yeah, now... Oh, he died. Never mind. I was going to say you're stuck on Pyro, but he's dead. He's dead now. Maybe he'll come up on something else. Yeah, that's the play that I really like. Get that Pyro on the point, you know, force the entire team to look at it. If that gun goes down earlier, everyone else can just flood in. You can have your soldiers and other, you know, your 2 soldiers and your demo get in a lot easier and just take over control of last while everyone else is worried about the pyre on point. But Kutch is on sniper now.
Yeah, and I think something to note about this engineer too, as we actually see the sniper trying to take an angle onto soldier there on the right side, perhaps maybe take the gun out, but at this point he's got, I believe, a level 2 or 3 dispenser sitting right next to him, so even if the gun goes down or gets damaged, it's pretty easy to just get that repair back in. We're seeing a super DP from Kutch, just barely misses onto Weeblacker, will get taken down from Soyan and Nerfu.
Yeah, Soyan shoved himself through main, but it looks like he's going to back up. Yeah, just because back up because got caught. Look how deep Josh is, though.
Oh my god,
they're trading. He's going to clean up Dog, which is a really good pick. Weebwhacker almost dropped in that, so good milk by them. The counter is going to come out, but Josh has banner, or Battalion's backup, excuse me. So the Uber, it's not going to really do anything. I don't know why Josh is going forward here if I'm on. Oh, they didn't use. Okay. Good hold from Ronald. I thought they would have used. That's a really good hold. And now they're just going to use in. The gun's gone. Uber and Banner are gone. Palm does die, but realistically, this should be a win for Scooby Snacks. Soyan's dead. There is a heavy. Demos dies in water. That's 3v3.
Yeah, not looking great right now. However, they're getting more and more cap time, and the heavy falls, but not fast enough. That was such a strange last push. It looked so solid at the beginning, and then they started dropping players, but then the heavy walked back into spawn and then walked back out onto point when it was getting capped again. Wasn't enough. Going to be going into the second mid. Mousecake and Damas showing up at the same time, but Mousecake getting early, just locked out by Nerfu. Will get taken down by Artist for that early pressure, though. Going to be seeing more spam coming out. Josh actually going to bomb the medic really early, gets a bunch of damage, but 6-er from Ross Ronald onto the lower point. Meanwhile, Palm and Dog will take out Josh and Deadly Seed, and it's looking like it's going to be going in the favor once again of Scooby Snacks.
Yeah, just better team play. They didn't really feed anyone as opposed to WORX, who, you know, Artist went in for a med pick early on, died, and then Josh fed the same way. So they just played more together, and that's a lot of the ways how you win. As Mousecake dies, somehow, Deadly Seed is on Sniper. He might not even be needed with Mousecake being dead. They can just get out here, which they are. Ross Toronto's kind of caught in a corner.
Yeah, Deadly Seed's got him trapped and baited. He actually is going to get the Uber force out of Ross Toronto, and they're just going to use this to duck right out of choke. Tail between their legs. Weeblacker gets dropped by Kutch. Oh my god!
Kutch just runs in and two-shots the medic.
Out of nowhere from Big Door just says, you forced my medic, you die.
Yeah, and that's why Scout is the best class in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was a beautiful play right there, and they're going to be right back in through Big Door. Artist leading the push in now, jumping, making tons of space. Meanwhile, Dog is going to be taking down Nerfu and Choke. Rest of the team going to be scurrying away, getting mid actually wasn't even capped there, so this is going to be able to roll to the second.
Yeah, if they wanted to get mid, maybe get themselves some forwards and force Scooby Snacks to cap it, but didn't work out, so they're just going to be holding last. It is about 25% Uber ad for Scooby Snacks, depending on what they think. Well, with Kutch, yeah.
Kutch just stood on 3 stickies and tried to shoot at them at his feet to clear them.
With that happening, they might not want to go. They do kill the gun, though, so they're pushing in. This is bad. 98, 99, they do get it. Josh has it cleaned up. It's a 5v5. Way better Uber coming out of WORX here. Nothing else seems to really be happening.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I am. Kutch on Spy.
Oh, he hasn't been spotted by the demo.
He didn't see that?
No, he was looking at the other door. He's trapping the main shutter, not lower.
So Kutch needs to take his time. Don't go him, and he's dead.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate timing. It's actually, that is good in the sense that it brings the rest of the team back and allows his team to retake lobby control, especially with this Uber advantage. So this might actually give them a much better chance to push than, especially with that little bit of cap time just lingering there. Goalie caps pretty fast, so every little bit of cap time matters.
Yeah, you can somewhat play goalie like people used to play Badlands. Just use in, put people back into spawn and cap. It doesn't cap that fast, obviously, but it's definitely a legitimate strategy. As Artist gets taken down by a nice shot by Soyent, Ubers are even. Kutch on Sniper, so here comes a counter sack by Nerfu. They actually, no, they rush in the lobby and take down Kutch as well. Uber trade in River, maybe? Nerfu gets cleaned up. So does Soyent, so they're... Oh, Weeb Whacker's alone. Uh-oh. Nah, he's gonna be okay.
Yep,
Deadly Seeds on the medic from behind, and he gets cleaned up.
So many close calls here as the Uber will come in mainly onto Mousecake. Actually, only onto Mousecake. We'll get a flash onto Dog here. He's going so low. They're trying to get all this pressure on the point, but can't seem to find any cap time here. Dog will get taken out by Josh, sitting in water. But
4 down.
Mousecake just... Mousecake wins. He wins those.
Yeah, so that actually wasn't the worst situation for WORX. They they were 3 down. They had a better Uber and the spawns were coming in, but Scooby Snacks did a great job of separating the players, and then as soon as that Uber ends, just decimating every single player.
Yeah, looks like this mid-works are going to decide to try and take the same side as... Oh my god, the early medic pick is going to be so big from Josh. Scooby Snacks being down, no heals early, and 2 players as well. Yeah, they're just, Actually, no, they've won it. What? I was watching the wrong color? I'm colorblind?
No, so they got the pick onto Ronald. As Deadly Seed takes a 1v1 with Kutch and loses in Big Door. They got the pick onto Ronald, but everyone else was either like 20 health or stuck in Big Door. So Josh got the med, but his team really couldn't capitalize to win the mid. However, if they play this right, they can get mid with, their repush here. Mousecake with some cheeky stickies on the point. Let's see if he gets someone. Nerfu dead again. And that just might be enough to... Josh is lagging really hard. Although they take down Kutch and Artist. And Ronald doesn't have... He's getting rushed down by Deadly Seeds. He's like 2 pistol shots away, and he does get cleaned up.
It's so unfortunate. He was like centimeters, like hammer units away from that med pack. The Uber actually will get forced out from Weeb Whacker, which isn't great because Roster Ronald's spawn time is relatively short, so this Uber advantage won't be nearly as big as it would have been. So that's actually really good news if you are a sitting member of the blue team right now.
Yeah, this is... Oh, no. Oh, they're just destroying them in choke. Oh. And it's just Nerfu alive on the floor. They tried to peek in a little bit through choke to, maybe get some spam down, maybe get a pick. Nice bomb, Nerfu.
Oh, that was...
The fact that, I thought Ross Ronald would have taken more damage.
Yeah, I think one of those rockets got eaten on the box. Unfortunate when your splash does 0 damage. You hate to see it. It's a soldier main moment. But
But yeah, they tried to peek in through choke, maybe get a pick, and they committed too hard. Their medic peek choke. Your medic should never be peeking choke unless you know how far back they are. Their combo was right around the corner, and they all just got cleaned up. So that's going to be a 35% ad.
Yeah, a little bit of a blunder here. Looks like, once again, Soyent is actually going to be just preferring to play this left side with the Engineer. Actually, Sentry Gun will get taken down, and they know that the push is going to be coming out soon. Soyent will try and take a sniper shot onto the medic. Will not hit it. Uber comes out. Weeb Whacker dead. So is Josh. Mousecake putting even more damage onto the point. The rest of the team trying to clean it up. However, with 2 players alive, it's just going to be Palm. Palm's going to win it! They're not standing on point, they're standing way too far back. And that's going to be halftime. 3-0
oh, that's unfortunate.
For Scooby Snacks.
That's really unfortunate. They played that really well. Demos was, baiting really hard. He was putting out the damage, but he wasn't putting himself in enough trouble where he'd die. But him and the Heavy just chilling behind the point. Scared of a scout with heals, and I mean that is definitely something to be afraid of, but you can't just give him the point.
Yeah, that was a very, very interesting half. Vanksy, so you've been watching along with us the whole time in the STV, correct?
Yes, I have.
Yep. So what are your thoughts on the events that have conspired? Happened.
Honestly, it looks like WORX's team play is just significantly weaker than Scooby Snacks. And while Scooby Snacks did have some hiccups early on in this half, they managed to mostly patch them up, while WORX is still struggling in terms of team play. But I will say that they have been getting these moments where they have the potential to just roll out all the way to last, but they just keep missing that last crucial step, and then just keep don't win the round off of it. And
Yeah.
also, not to mention that some good individual performances from Scooby Snacks, from Kutch and Mouse Cake.
I will be linking you guys the logs. We do have those for the first half if we do want to take a little bit of a look. I don't know if we have those on screen. I will send those to our wonderful.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that was.
Palm is 23-7.
Yeah, Palm is actually doing a lot of work despite the low DPM. That's a lot of good cleanup being done by Palm, and those frags are really impactful, especially when looking at the frag difference is just 10, but has edged out those fights time and time again.
Okay, so the other thing, yeah, the logs are up now. Mouse Cake 15, 6, and 5, 258 DPM. Demos 4, 2, and 7, 201 DPM. And they have essentially the same heals. They both have about 6.4k heals. So Mouse Cake just having an amazing game. Demos, I don't know if he's necessarily playing bad. It's just really hard to, if your team is getting pushed back on Gully Wash, to do a huge amount as Demo. Demo really good at, holding chokes, but once they get through those chokes and your teammates getting destroyed around you, not the best. But yeah, Palm and Mouse Cake having a really good game.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely seems that the questionable decision making from the side of WORX is definitely inhibiting their players' performance by some bit. As you can see, Soyant is 19 and 11. However, he's on like the losing team, so it doesn't really matter too much. And when you compare that to the other scout in terms of both deep and DPM, and then it seems like it would be a closer match. However, like it's it just isn't turning out well for WORX in most of these scenarios. Most of these team fights they keep losing.
yeah. And speaking more on that demo man disparity, I think one thing you really have to look at with that is how these early mid fights are turning out. Mouse Cake's rollouts have just been he's been there like the minimum time that you can get to mid. Like he's been going crazy fast. I think two of the mids Demos ended up going big door. One mid they ended up trying to play right side and ended up kind of not being successful. Looks like two of the three mids actually were in favor of the blue team. So
Yeah,
we
we're going live once again. I'm
Yep.
gonna keep an eye on Mouse Cake because if I'm fully honest, I don't really pay attention that much to demos on Gully, but this man has been putting out a lot of work. So let's see. Decent damage on the medic. All right, nothing too crazy yet. Both soldiers on red kind of fake bomb over. Really good damage on blue actually. Artist and Dog are dead, but Josh and Nerfu immediately traded, so soldiers on both teams dead. Palm's gonna get taken down. Soyan is like 317 health in the corner. But they lose Kutch, and Mouse Cake and Restaurant are just going to have to tuck tail and run.
Yeah, things were potentially looking good there. Mouse Cake had a lot of players locked out, and it looks like he's going to be trying to do the same thing again while saving his medic. Does
Oh my
get the
god, he's
second
crazy.
pipe on the Soya. Yeah, Mouse Cake just hits those. He's just...
Wait, he actually just saved his medic.
Yeah, he's insane.
Wow.
Mouse Cake is an absolute joy to watch because he's just so consistent at hitting his damage. Looks like we're actually going to be seeing a soldier sack in here from Artist trying to get the force out of Weed Whacker. He's 12 HP, gets an insane surf onto the fence. Holy moly.
Okay, like it's one of those situations where if the medic like drops to fall damage, it's not really their fault because you want to try to hit that serve.
With that being
Really?
said, you know Weed Whacker's popping off in Mumble right now.
Oh yeah. When you do that, that's when you say, let's go. As Soyant takes a 1v1 versus Artist, River, gets the trade. That's fine, I guess. Just run into the soldier, get the trade. As Kutch gets cleaned up too, though.
Yep, looks like this might be an opportunity for the entry in through Big Door. Getting some more damage onto Dog here, sitting at a low 100 health. We'll be getting the arrow back up, though, and they will be just deciding to pull back and chill on mid, wait for their spawns, wait for Joshy Washy to come back up on the Soldier Boy. And actually, we see Soyant on Sniper.
Yeah, Soyant coming up on Sniper. He's going to wait till Josh spawns to start peek and for his heals to get there. This is a pretty powerful angle to peek his Sniper. It's very hard to punish a Sniper who's standing here without committing yourself through like Baby Door or something. Kutch on Sniper too. Headshots just ringing out. Kutch gets the first headshot, but Soyant gets the one that matters.
Yeah.
As he's cleaned up.
Soyant doing the classic second scope sniper strategy. Truly a pub classic. Still works in sixes. Very epic. And now looks like he's trying to go for a little bit more. Gets the angle on the scout. Gets him just barely down. If Palm wasn't fully buffed there, Palm would have been dropped to the grave, but will stay alive. Actually, we're not going to see Kutch come back up on Sniper, so we'll see if maybe they want to try and pressure the Sniper out and punish for not having that secondary scout out here on the WORX team.
Yeah, they really are invested in this Sniper. 5 people Big Door. Josh solo holding choke. And there was actually a period of like 30 seconds where Josh wasn't at choke. So that was really, that's a really scary situation to put yourself in, but, no harm done.
Soyant just keeps on looking for this Palm pick. Palm's gone down to like 15 HP 4 times now. Looks like he's going to actually be changing up the strategy, taking out the SMG, taking out the sticks in choke, and taking a peek for himself. Going to get a headshot onto the soldier. 183 will not be enough. Goes for a bigger peek, but it will result in his big demise here on Gully Wash middle. We'll be trying to see the counter sack coming in from Big Door, but Kutch goes down, and so does Dog and Big Door. This is 2 down and potentially a grave error here for Scooby Snacks.
They're really far back, so yeah, you're right. Depending on when they decide to take the super trade, it's bad. Ronald is going to get forced. They do lose Josh on the other hand. Nerfu's dead as well. Artist should get cleaned up here. He does. So Weeb Whacker doesn't use, so that's good. So they will get second here. That could have been bad for both teams. Like, if Ronald was closer, they could have just destroyed them with an Uber. They didn't. So.
Yeah, even if they lose one more player there, you got to question if Weeb Whacker should have forced to try and just save his players, but the risk of not using actually does play out in his favor. Now they have full ad walking into River here, going to be taking it onto Damo. Seems like getting sticked out, and actually the Pyro sitting here. Uber will come out. It's going to be immediately denied. So, oh my god, they're just being pushed into water. Pyro will finally go down of Palm, but they still have the Sentry to deal with on left side. Uber is over, and they've got a little bit of time on point now, but it's not looking too solid here. They've lost 2, have traded 2 out. However, Uber is looking in the favor of roster Ronald right now, sitting on a nice hefty 87% and counting.
Yeah.
And they've got the NG crits. Oh, where are they going with these?
NG Uber. Ooh.
I like this. We love to see these. Oh my god, he's pulling up the
If they're not expecting this, this could be... Oh my god, no!
You hit him for so much.
First, yeah, there is a gun up, so that's actually, it's going to deny bombers a lot, but getting onto the point could be rough. No, they're just giving it up. Ronald eats a blind pipe. I don't even think the Demos knows that he hit him. That could have been bad. But he's still on NG. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Mousecake's going to come right in here with the Uber, do so much damage, hit 3 pills, get the medic down to 50 HP, get the counter force out, and just jump immediately out. Uber is already fading for the red team. It looks like they aren't going to commit, going to be taking Unicorn Wizard's advice from the casting booth, 90 seconds in advance. And
yeah, it's... Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I just hate seeing teams try to commit too hard through chokes, especially on Gully Wash. Like, you're like, you know, maybe we'll get a kill. No, dude, if your Uber's fading, you need to not be in choke. As I say that, though, Soyan and Josh get picked off. And they're going to get in through drop down. I like this. They're getting a lot of space. No one's been called. No one sees them. They literally have no idea. Look how deep they are. They're behind them.
This is actually the craziest, the craziest thing ever. They've just they've 007 secret agented their way to the other side of the point and just wrecked them. There's just Josh and Soyant left. The Soyant is on sniper watching this big door. However, it looks like they're going to be opting to walk their heels through choke. So I don't know if this is going to work out.
Yeah, he got called out. He's going to get pressured back.
Back spawns, goes for the engineer. Oh my lord.
Josh juggles dog, and I couldn't tell if it was an air shot or if it was a platinum, like wall shot, air shot, but my god.
Still impressive.
Yeah, but regardless, Scooby Snacks have a huge Uber right here. Dog being dead does make this a little more difficult. They could technically wait for him.
Yeah, they could.
No, they're just going right in. Kutch is in deep, but the gun has not been cleaned up, and he goes down to the gun. Mousekick walk forward. He somehow cleans up the medic, but there's full health. Everyone else just crunching these players. It's just Palm and Ronald. They should be able to get out, so it isn't the end of the world. WORX should be able to get second here, but if I'm Scooby Snacks, I'm pushing right in. Dog's dead. Whatever, dude. Get right back in there. You have Uber Ed, but you can't take too long. The artist is in alone, and he's just gonna back up.
Yeah, looks like they will second guess that decision, and to be fair, it is better to just go ahead and just back up instead of half committing and having artists die, then you've blood a player, then you have somebody else die big door, and it's a whole big thing, then you guys lose mid. So it is better for them to just hesitate a little bit, decide to come back, and they will actually be pressuring big door here instead of choke. Going to be spotting out all of the players in lobby and upper, so they know where the gamers are. They just need to know how to isolate them out from being able to capture, or stop them from capturing this point. Kutch will get on it early, just a little bit of spam coming from up top on Josh, but he will decide to retreat into river. Will be second going in the favor of Scooby Snacks.
Yeah, Ronald's doing a really good job of just kiting as they use in. I'll get back to that later. Okay, that was almost a phenomenal Uber from Kutch. They do take down Demos and Deadly Seed though, so this is actually really good. Ronald's dead, but they still have 5 other players alive. As I say that, now just mouse kicking Kutch. Kutch just runs. Wait a second here.
Oh my god, it's the 1v1 with Kutch. He's gonna win it! That was an insane play from Kutch. He just got 2 instant double shots, put it down into a 1v1, had the health disadvantage, but he just didn't care. Jumps over the rocket, says, eat this meat shot and take my capture point.
Yeah, they went from 4 up to 1 up in the span of half a second against 2 players. Like, that was nuts. Demos is actually putting out pretty good damage into now. Ronald is down to 44, so he's not going to be a huge factor on this mid for a few seconds. Dog gets cleaned up too. Demos is just walking forward. He's low. Weedwhacker is taken out by a bomb from Artist, though. And now Red is just slowly going to bleed, essentially, unless Deadly Seed, 2 shots to Demo coming up through drop down, but he's going to get chased away. Yeah.
Once again, Scout Duo, Kutch, Palm say, no, not today. And that will be the capture going in the favor of the Scooby Snacks. And looks like they're going to be getting second for free as well. There is Nerfu just... Oh, actually, hold on. Forget Nerfu. Soyance in River. What's he going to be trying to do here? He's on the sniper class. He's got the Kutch AFK fully charged kill. What a classic move there. 450 is required to kill the scout, remember, kids. So,
yeah. Although, yeah, Blue's doing exactly what they're just rushing into their main. Gun's still alive. There it goes. Now it's just... Hopefully the cleanup comes in. Demos is dead, but Artist goes down. The Heavy's coming in as well. Mousecake gets cleaned up. Dog is dead as well. They're going to lose Palm in a second unless he gets a Miracle Arrow. And Kutch is in on the medic again. Oh.
Yeah, he really wanted that salvage to be able to even things back up and maybe even have a chance to hold on to two if he just survived with Ross Ronald. Spawns will be up, so they will be able to hold on to mid pretty comfortably until they decide to bring this Uber through. But, would have been nice to get the medic there. Can't always get those. It happens. You're a 1v5 scout.
Yeah, Artist kind of goes in hopefully to getting a force. Nothing happens there. And they're doing a good job of pressuring Big Door as well. But their rotate is really slow. They shouldn't go through Big Door anymore, right? Especially with Soylent dead. Deadly Seed dead too. You just need to leave. Do not commit here. Weeb Whacker, please. Thank you. Okay.
Oh no, it looks like Nerfu is getting pretty caught out in choke. Is only 60 health. Looking for the bow, gets knocked out of it by the rocket and will go down. Unfortunate to see. Josh is going to jump right into a bunch of players as well. Jumping right into the combo. Not ideal. Will get picked off. That's going to be 2-player advantage here. And Demos is playing so aggressively in lobby. Only goes down to 60 HP. Fighting 3 players alone. And now Deadly Seed once again just taking these feed.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're right, Pete. Mouse Cake does get cleaned up as soon as the Ubers get traded, so that's good though. Demos is going to get the spawn. If they kill Dog here, this should be alright. Josh, however, does get cleaned up. They're playing the point. Palm just needs to win the fight, and that's going to be the map.
Yeah, I do want to change what I said there, because I think feed wasn't the right word. It was more, it's like a bleed, right? Like, you lose one player, then the next player goes in for the 1v1, and it's like you almost are supporting each other, but it's just the staggered deaths that are, it's the little nicks to get you.
Yeah, you need to learn. So I think a lot of players and teams struggle with that, and we're seeing that with WORX. You really need to know when to go in and when to leave. You think it's just, I don't know. Everyone thinks it's, so oh yeah, we go in, but the 2 or 3 seconds you take to decide could be the end of it. With when WORX started with that Uber advantage that ended with all that bleeding in the round end, they had I think it was 2 picks maybe, at least one, and they had good positioning, and then they just didn't do anything with it. They rotated choke, then they rotated Big Door, then they lost players choke, and then they kept trying to run, and oh my gosh, I don't know. But maybe it'll be better on this second map. Maybe on their pick they'll have a better idea. I do I do want to shout out Soylent, by the way. He's top fragging his, or top not top fragging. Well, I think he's top fragging and top damaging his team in the entire game. Second half, he was the only bright spot on his team, if I'm being completely honest. He's 15-7 in the second half, 322 DPM. I mean, granted, some of that is bolstered by Sniper. He had a great little run on Sniper, hitting 3 headshots, getting 2 kills in the span of a minute and a half. But he's playing really well. He's playing his role really well. So I just think if they can, tighten up their bleeding and, work out when they want to push, when they want to, get out of places, it should be a lot closer, because there were times that didn't feel like a 5-0. Scooby Snacks were definitely control most of the map, but WORX had their moments of this is going to go well, and then all of a sudden, one or two bad decisions or hesitations lead to them losing the round.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, the team play is definitely not favoring WORX right now. It definitely seemed, even during that final round, that there were times where it just seemed like the people on their team just didn't know what the others were doing themselves. Like how Deimos was caught out in lobby when there was about 4 people pushing Shutter there.
Yeah, it's almost like a little bit of an information disconnect. Maybe something going on with the comms.
Yeah, it could be. It's I don't know if it's just cohesion or what. Maybe it's experience. Maybe players on Scooby Snacks have just played more. Because the higher you get in, I think, any game, TF2 definitely is not an exception. The less it becomes about individual skill. Obviously, having a player like, Banny or Slemnish or Habib on your team definitely helps in terms of their DM, but it gets to the point where individual DM doesn't matter as much as team cohesion, having strats worked out, and the understanding of the game. And I think we're seeing, that come into play here, because I don't think that WORX are really lacking in the DM department, at least compared to um, Scooby Snacks. So yeah, I think, like has been said, I think it's just strategy.
I
Yeah,
also think it's the fact that WORX doesn't really have a good answer to like soldiers just going big on mid, and I think that during all those gully wash mids, the soldiers for Scooby Snacks went huge in the fact they either keep their team in from losing the mid entirely, or just win, or just delay the entire team from pushing out. And seeing as now how we're now on Metalworks, it'll definitely be an issue of how well can the scouts for WORX cancel out the soldiers from Scooby Snacks, because the second half for that gully wash set, the pocket artist did about 342 DPM there, which is showing how much work he really is doing for that team during team fights.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think they really need to just figure out what's going wrong, because Metalworks is an interesting map. It's not like Gully Wash in the sense that the points look the same, but it plays very similar. There's a lot of slow stalemates between points. A lot of small chokes, especially pushing into and from points. Like mid is, you look at mid's a very big point, as well as somewhat second and last. These are very, wide, pretty open points, but getting to them is the issue. You're going through small chokes, places where demos and soldiers can really lock you down. So you really need to get your rotations and just an team, cohesion and idea of what you're doing. So I think if things are staying the same, barring some insane plays from WORX on mid fights, I think it goes the way of Scooby Snacks. But if they can figure out those pushes and just tighten those things up, I think this can be can be really close.
yeah, Metalworks is definitely one of those maps that definitely favors team cohesion over individual plays. And if the team, of course, that matters for all maps, but on this map especially, teams will suffer greatly if they do not have good coordination, as it's a lot less straightforward than the likes of Process and Sunshine.
hmm Yeah, and in Pugs as well, it doesn't really get played that often, so if your team doesn't really play it, you might not have that much experience on it, as opposed to, Snake Water or Process. Like, you play those, if you play Pugs, you play those maps like 3 times a day at least. So,
I'm really looking forward to what the soldiers for WORX are gonna be doing this fixture, because right now it doesn't really seem like they're really doing a whole lot, at least compared to what ours is doing. Like, he put the head-to-head matchup against Gullywash, and Josh seems like he was out of place.
hmm
well, we
but
will be hoping to see an improvement out of the soldiers as we are going live into the second map. For those of you who just joined us, map 1 was a 5-0 in the favor of Scooby Snacks. We'll be going into Metalworks now. Going to be once again watching Mousecake on this mid, is going to be opting to go through the upper, as will Demos. Actually going to be trapping out the combo from lower. Gets a lot of damage onto the soldier, and we're going to be seeing the early soldier aggression here once again. Actually, Dog and Artist will go down for their aggression, but it will be traded back out, and it's just getting hectic on the point there. And actually, it's going to go in the favor of WORX.
yeah, that I thought when I was watching Mousecake within the first 2 seconds, I thought he won that mid immediately. He locked out lower house perfectly. He forced a lot of rotation from 3 or 4 players, and then Josh just hit a bunch of clean rockets. I think, yeah, 3 kills and just won his team in the mid. And Mousecake is caught forward. Look at this. Soin is just in.
Yeah.
But-
Will get taken out. Oh, and actually Josh as
bad.
well. Nerfu's going to do this huge high jump. Is going to get the force out of
Wow.
Roster Ronald. That was like
Okay.
some crazy 5-head plays. He saw the scout come in, saw the beam, was like, all right, I have to get one more rocket off of this wall so they don't see me. Hits it, gets the 2 rocket onto Roster Ronald, goes down to 30 HP. That's a free force. And this might be a free retake here. They're going to be trying to take it through the alley area. Going to be taking down a gamer and going to be walking back into mid.
Yeah, Dog and Kutch did not expect them to be so far forward, but they were just immediately in as soon as they got their spawn. Immediately in, and that's really good. And they're walking forward with this ad. They might deny Dog and Kutch. If they don't, they're gonna need to watch out in forwards. They don't. So, yeah, Dog is gonna be hiding in forwards. The Uber does get forced though. Artist went in for the force, did get it, gets taken down.
Oh, Dog comes in a little bit too early. Yeah, it looks like he heard the call that the demo was low, but the Uber was still going on. So we'll end up getting caught out going for Demos there. And point will get capped off pretty easy. Soin actually gonna get taken down by Kutch. What a sick double knee
He's
shot.
2 shots everyone, I swear.
He's the 2-shot Timmy, dude. He's just insane. As he's going to be leading his team's charge back into second. Once again, WORX running away with their tail between their legs, fearing this Uber out of Roster Ronald and fearing the Kutch 2 shots, frankly.
Yeah, they were just in no position to do anything. As Nerfu goes in for a hero play onto the medic, doesn't get it. Mousecake dying to a trap, however, and with Weedwhacker coming up on Uber, Blue should just back up here, which, yeah, there they go.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to get caught in that position, but, you know, sometimes you just lose a player to trap. It can't always be avoided, but actually it looks like Artist is going to be in from behind, going to be taking out Soyant, will be taking a rocket, and being pretty low, will escape into the back lines, into the enemy alley. Looks like they're just going to be ignoring him from now, however, are turning back. Once again, just trying to actually draw the scout and soldier back, maybe trying to... Looks like his team aren't really capitalizing off this. He's playing a jump map at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's playing it like, okay, guys, their eyes are on me, push in, but his team isn't. So I don't know what the idea is here. You know, maybe they have some plan, or maybe he's just gonna hopefully maybe pull some people back, which he is. Both scouts are looking at him.
Yeah, he even had a soldier chasing him at one point. It seems a little disconcerted between him and the rest of his team. Maybe he's just trying to make it out, but I don't know if he's going to be able to achieve that going all the way across mid. I mean, there are some fancy jumps that you can do. The ramp slide, the special jump from Jump Competitive, one of the hidden jumps, but it looks like he's not going to be doing that. And actually, it looks like they're all in lobby. They haven't spotted him here. He's going to be trying to get some sort of pick. We'll be taking the 1v1 versus Nerfu. They're both so hurt. Nerfu's actually going to get the pack, though. So, big trouble here for Artist. Oh my god. The scouts weren't looking. He could have just dropped Weedwhacker so easily. You'd hate to see it.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was 2 health, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting deep through Valley. Really good damage on the Kutch. Dog, it might get caught. Okay, Nerfu. Nerfu just skip jumps through choke. Doesn't really get anything. He gets the space, though. Dog is going to get backed up, so they used?
Yeah, it looks like they were going for the exchange, but it wasn't so much of an exchange as we pop and the enemy runs away. Weedwhacker will get caught in way too far, not able to kite far enough in time from the clutches of Kutch, Mousecake, Artist, and the rest of the gang all picking up frags for their own. Just Nerfu and Soyant. And Nerfu actually still staying alive for a little bit. Soyant's actually, ooh, I like this.
He heard the med fall.
Oh,
back cab? Oh, nope, he's been found out, and he should. Yeah, there's not much he can do here unless his team supports him. You know, maybe a kill on Dog, but he's kind of caught in no man's land here, and his team is not contesting at all. So that's it.
This actually isn't too different of a situation the Artist was just in a few minutes ago, but being a scout, it's a lot harder. You don't have as many mobility options, even with the double jump, to try and get out of one of these sticky situations. And once again, we'll be trying to find himself in a 1v1 in lobby. But meanwhile, Scooby Snacks just don't care. They're just plowing right along through lobby, have this significant Uber ad. Well, it's actually not so significant. It's only 15, but it looks like they want to maybe try and go through with it. Swain will be picked up in the background. However, Kutch, the carry scout as it would be, will be going down just before, and it looks like Weed Whacker will be getting the charge up, but it doesn't matter. They're going to be trying to take this instill. Palm gets dropped after going so low, and Ross Ronald is actually going to be trying to hold on to this Uber. Mousecake goes pretty low down there as well, but will be getting tanked up now as the projectiles, and Kutch now back up will be trying to hold off a second for their lives.
Yeah, as... Oh, Nerfu with a great sack. He gets the force out of Ronald. I was going to commend Scooby Snacks for how good their double sack was, but Nerfu just goes in. So that's going to completely stuff the push. As I say that, though, Artist is in, kind of. Kutch might run in through the left, which he does. Kutch is in. This is a sack, I guess. If he gets any kill here, I will be incredibly surprised. Oh my god, dog is into... Okay.
Yeah, Kutch just has been no fearing so many of the situations, and I think it's really starting to... They just haven't caught on to how much he's just willing to walk through doors without any repercussions.
Oh, Weed Whacker has to use. He ate 141 damage in stickies and was going to crater drop. There is a back cap, yeah. Wait, their entire team just... The combo, what? They have to use... And Palm is, yeah, Rostorano is just going to sit on the point. Oh my goodness gracious.
That was some shenanigans, as it would be. Just bringing both scouts back, pulling the Uber, getting the two caught-out players who are just expecting maybe a soldier to jump by. You're never expecting the whole combo, two scouts and a medic, to just Uber into you. Meanwhile, you're trying to push out to second.
Yeah, but here we are on our second mid. Demos is, you know, putting down... Both demos are putting down pretty good damage. Double bomb from the blue soldiers takes down Demos. Artist does get cleaned up, but Weed Whacker does too. Dog dies as well, but, you know, with your medic dead, you gotta go all in. Great rocket from Nerfu, actually, and Ronald gets cleaned up by Soyan. Kutch has nothing loaded. He's just going in for the sword, and he gets the assist. As I don't know what Deadly Seed's plan was. I guess just maybe hide for a demo pick or something. That was, you know, as good as you could hope with your medic dying that early from WORX. Like, the med dies immediately, you get in on their med, whatever. As Ronald comes up on crits.
Ooh, it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, I was going to say, on that mid-fight, that was all about height control early for Scooby Snacks. However, they weren't able to deny that bomb, and Roster Ronald, unfortunately, got a bad surf off of the rocket. Will, however, use this opportunity to trade it in for the Kritzkrieg at his local Manco supply shop. We'll be playing Crits versus Uber. We'll have slight advantage, so they need to be taking this pretty much as soon as they're getting. Looks like they're going to be trying to work this through alleyway. I don't see where... Oh yeah, Mousecake. Here we go. This actually could be so fat right here.
There it is. Will it get anything? He gets Soyan. All right. Weed Whacker's on his own, but he does have Uber? Now he has Uber. Okay. But they've lost 3. You back up. Please, run. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dog is chasing pretty hard. Nerfu gets cleaned up and Dog doesn't. That's alright. This could be actually really bad now.
Yeah, even with this full Uber advantage, just 2 players up, it's so hard to do anything, especially when the whole entire enemy team can just kite out as simply as they just have. Walking back to point, cleaning up the cap, and now Dog actually loses the 1v1 to... Oh no, this is not looking too good, but Kutch is hiding behind, gonna get the 2-shot on the Deadly Seed, gets another nice bit of damage, but will not be able to finish it off. That's 3 down now for the Scoob gang. So we'll be reversing right out a second, so getting that cap, and lots of traps here from Demos trying to maybe pressure out the soldier, but it looks like we're seeing the reverse pressure, and once again the crits is going to be coming out onto Mousecake. Let's see, where does it land? Oh, he didn't have it popped on him.
Okay, that's fine. That's actually okay. They're just going to take this with the threat of the crits. Although Nerfu, oh my goodness.
+2s in the chat, boys.
Does anyone know if Nerfu's a jump main? Because this man is skip jumping everywhere. Goodness gracious. He like did a fake high bomb, skip jumped off that fake high bomb into the medic and just 2-rocketed him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fantastic movement out of him. It's been
yeah, that was really good.
it's been really fun to watch. We will see that end up in the favor of this this WORX team here, doing just leaf blower things, just blowing their way into lobby.
Okay, he actually is a jumper main. Okay. As they're coming in here with full ad. Kutch is dead. This could be big. Is anyone? No one's in a position for a force. This is just gonna be a.
It's gonna be a crater, maybe. Oh my god. Yeah, it is gonna be a crater.
This should be the round. Both soldiers or soldier and scout dead. Excuse me. They're playing the point. There's the heavy. The heavy needs to get shot. Mouse Cake is dead. That should be it. It's just a scout or a soldier and the medic. Excuse me, and that's gonna be the first round of the match for excuse me, for WORX. So, and that wasn't off of, you know, any huge mistake out of Scooby Snacks. That just was good team play. So they're actually, you know, doing a little bit better in that regard.
Solid stuff coming out here from WORX in the second round, going into the third mid here. Once again, demonstrating damage left and right. And we're gonna see it's the soldier fight for the height on the left crate, but it doesn't matter because everybody just got cleaned up so fast. Oh my lord!
All right, Soyan's 5 health. Who does he kill? Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
Yeah.
That was the mid that's like you lose a round and you're like, okay, now we destroy them. The dog bombed Demos, immediately destroyed him. I believe Artist did the same thing to Josh. The scouts cleaned up. The demo was there for support. It was just.
Well, don't speak too fast. We do have Soyant on sniper trying to look for an entry here, or potentially getting Roster Ronald. Most likely will just be an early forced up. Is looking at the wrong doorway as they are. Just hiding behind Shutter, biding their time, getting these buffs, are going to decide to take it right side. Mousecake will get Ubered in, jump in onto the medic and demo, gets a nice early damage, put Damage into the sentry as well, get the medic simultaneously. Nerfu goes down as well. Palm going to be cleaning up Josh. Doug will get traded, but it's not going to matter. Mousecake with another fat demo pipe onto intensity.
Yeah. WORX gets around and then immediately gets turned around on him.
Mousecake is my favorite player to watch, dude. He's just doing his thing this match. Quick round for the side of Scooby Snacks. Will be rolling into this fourth mid, potentially the last one of the half point here for Scooby Snacks. Going to be pressuring this left side again early. Going to get that soldier bomb really deep into lobby, but is not going to work out. Nerfu going to win that 1v1. Pipe onto the scout on left side. Is going to be trying to clean up, but will not work out. All the soldiers are actually really low here, especially with Dog being dead and Kutch going down. We're probably just going to see the retreat here out of Scooby Snacks. Actually, a salvage attempt coming out on the demo. Gets the pickaxe, but not quite enough from Artist. Oh, what a roller coaster of emotions that was.
Yeah, they just need to get out a second. Okay, which they are, so. Although, wait a second here. They're going in with a trade. Weedwhacker's milking this really well. There's no reason for him to use until, I believe it was, someone hit him with a rocket or a meat shot. Palm should get cleaned up. Thank God the Uber came in to save him. Good salvage, Uber trade. Palm still being dead means that maybe Red want to try a sack if they're comfortable enough with it. Otherwise, we're here for the long haul because it is Metalworks last.
Yeah, something to note here is right now both the medics are just playing off of buffs. Neither of them are. Oh my, Jesus Christ, Palm! What was that?
He was skipping. Wait!
He got the meat shot.
Ooh, dog's crazy.
Oh my!
Oh, there's just. Oh my God. Wait,
things are going on all over the map.
Why are you on second? What is happening? Deadly Seed. If Deadly Seed won that fight, that could have been the round. I don't know what's happening anymore. If I'm fully honest with you, it's just DM everywhere.
Yeah, the map just became. Did we accidentally click on the TF2 DM servers? I'm pretty sure there's only usually allowed 8 people. Out of school. But yeah, some insane crazy stuff happening all over the map. Looks like there is going to be the re-push coming out from WORX, getting so much cap time early, and they're just going to keep on stacking it and stacking it. However, oh my God, Weedwhacker gets so much damage, ends up cleaning up the medic. Oh my god, he gets so much damage on the scout. Is going to be healing. Oh my god, he helps Dead Seed to get out as well. And he got like 2 saws there. He's already on 70%. That is classic battle medic right there. And that's going to be some huge advantage right there.
They actually played the push really poorly. They just shoved everyone on the point against 2 soldiers. The soldiers just shot the point from an upward position, killed 2, maybe 3 people. But the Uber's going to be coming in soon, so it doesn't matter. Kutch super far forward, going to get caught out. The gun has not been cleaned up. Demos, shoot the gun. Please. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll finally be taken out.
Great bomb from Nerfu. Great damage. That's going to be 2-2.
Yeah, I was going to say that not taking down that gun early might have been the demise, but right after they took down their gun, it just seemed like all of the frags just fell into place for the side of WORX. Now 2-2 going into the next mid. It's been really interesting to see how the rounds have been trading out here on Metalworks. Once again, we'll see Mousecake favor this upper side. We'll be trying to lock out Demas from lower, but will not be able to manage it. And actually, we're going to see Mousecake being pretty low. Looks like they're going to be playing a reverse mid. Aggression coming out first from the side. Oh my god, it's from both sides and everywhere. Frags going left and right, but however, it will be in the favor of Scooby Snacks. Oh my, that was a little bit hectic, Unicorn.
Yeah, I didn't pay the closest attention because someone just got carjacked like a block away from me, so... yeah, good old Chicago. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Rip to that guy,
I'm in one of the safer parts of Chicago. Yeah, I know, rip to that guy. But from what I did, from the part of it that I did see, Weedwhacker did his best. He hit 3 really nice arrows, it just wasn't enough. And Deadly Seed is dead, too. Soin is going to go up on Engineer, but it's a 50% ad down a player. Although they are taking their time a little bit, so this could turn into something bad. It is only a level 1. So if they go now, it should be alright. They're going to go far left from the looks of it. Yeah, their Kutch is just in. He almost took down the gun himself. This is a really good Uber. They take down Nerfu. Weedwhacker's dead as well. They're going to kill the demo in a second. Okay, Kutch is beefing a little bit. And now they're losing players, but never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Palm and Mousecake.
Yeah, Mousecake just... I mean, it wasn't even about the stickies in that fight. He just landed every single pipe. And just for those of you who are following along with the storyline at home, just an update. Looster did report that it was him that stole the car, so we have figured out the culprit, and law enforcement.
The guy didn't die. The guy did not die. He got carjacked. He lost his phone, wallet, in the car. He is 100% alive. So when I say rip to that guy, I mean purely in a man that sucks sense.
Looster, please give his wallet back. Yeah, anyways, going back to video games, the thing we're supposed to be talking about. I'm going to be trying to find these logs real quick. Oh, we do have them on screen, but I want to look at them myself, Mr. Producer.
Soyan is still doing amazing. Is he, like...
Top fragging, once again.
Yeah, and his
almost
heals
top DM.
Yeah, his heals aren't anything crazy. Yeah, like sometimes you see scout stats like that when the team is doing bad, and you're like, okay, the scout's getting like 35% heals. No, he's getting 19%, going 18 and 10, 262 DPM. Is that top DPM in the server? Okay, almost top DPM in the server. But still, he's going off. On the, I mean, no one on his team is playing poorly. Let's put it that way. But he is far and away like the player on his team right now. Nerfu actually putting out really good damage as well. The kills aren't there, but that's Roamer. It happens. On the Scooby Snacks side, it's not, there's not so much one player going insane compared to everyone else. Like, yes, Mousecake is 12 and 7, 250 DPM. That's really good. Players are playing good, but it's more so their team work, which is getting them the win. Which a stat you can actually kind of see that teamwork coming in. If you look at Roster Ronald's assists, he has 17 assists. The medic or Weedwhacker on the other team has 6. So they're really, really using those heals to the best of their advantage,
For a
and it's
second,
working out.
both my eyes and ears faltered, and I thought you said that Weeblacker had 6 kills, and for a moment I believed you because of the crazy antics he pulled on last. He did get 2,
Yeah,
to be fair. He
he's
killed Medic, actually.
yeah,
It's
he
rare
has
to see a Medic pick, but you do love to see those.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, we are going live though.
That is what else we love to see. For those of you just tuning in, this is the second map of main semifinals. So far, map 1 was a 5-0 in the favor of Scooby Snacks. Right now, it is 3-2 actually in the way of Memory of a Goldfish. But we are going into the next mid.
Oh boy, Demos is getting decimated. Artist with a nice counter bomb to take some of that pressure off, but Weebwhacker goes down immediately. But everyone else on blue were pretty hurt, but the cleanup isn't coming in, so they're just getting healed back up. It's a 4v4. One team has heals. Demos is going to go down. Palm, however, immediately clean back up. Deadly Seed is going to die, and it's just Nerfu
look at
and
Soyant.
Soyant.
He's behind. He spotted the medic. They haven't spotted him. This
They
is
know about
super
the soldier.
important.
Now they know.
He's gotten 60 damage onto the medic, but a nice air shot coming out from Mousekick. Will Sweet be able to clean it up? He's got it!
Wait, he's alive. He's still alive. Wait, whoa. He's still...
Wait, no, Ross Ronald died.
He's gaming through the sign. Mousekick was down to 19. Wow. Well, that was something, huh? Jeez.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just replying to a message on Steam.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around exactly what happened there. Weebreaker died immediately. His team did a good job of, kind of putting some aggression forward. Kutch is just in, by the way. He is just, and he does not care. He is dead. Artist dies too, so it's kind of a counter stack, but with Uber advantage being on Red's side, they're just gonna walk forward. Dog is in the vent spot that I think everyone knows about at this point. He's gonna drop down. I don't think he's gonna get anything. He somehow kills Nerfu, but he immediately cleans back up, so that's fine. They're gonna get mid with just that trade.
Yeah.
Maneuvers. So I'm expecting Kutch to run in again, as is tradition. Oh no, they used.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronald doesn't have.
Oh, this could be nasty. He finally gets the Uber, is on 80 health and 100%. Will be actually deciding to take this with his demos and scouts through lower, trying to wrap this Valley into mid, perhaps. Don't have any soldiers with them. Dog is actually fighting alone in house, finds Nerfu and gets so much damage, finds Josh as well. That's actually really, really big right here, as they're going to be walking this right into 2. They haven't capped mid yet, so there's a little bit of a question mark. However, they are going to be trying to find as many picks as they can. Medic will be found lower through Kutch. Demos will be traded out, or trade that out rather, and is going to jump the medic, gets 100 pipe, but will be returned by Mousecake, just hitting those pipes a little bit quicker, and Ross Ronald's life will be saved, grabbing that pack from lower. Soyant, Josh, and Nerfu left the 3 spawner kings. Mid was actually never capped, so they do have these forwards, and they will be trying to make this difficult, as Dog actually goes down in the background to Soyant, and Soyant's going for the back cap on 2, so they've made this really interesting now by having to drag all of the players back in order to defend this. Nerfu's actually making some space, so that way Soyant can successfully fall back without having to die. Nerfu finding the pack, and gonna go for the cheeky hiding spot above. Scout will be finding him, and it seems like they are just going to be backing out finally, and things will resolve. Never mind. As I say that, Kutch is going to do Kutch things. Walk forward, take the nice fat meat shot into Deadly Seed, and create a player advantage for his team.
Yeah, Kutch is just in. Artist does eat a pipe and die. Ronald does not use. Good milk by him. Scooby Snacks just... It hasn't happened super often, but when it happens, it's great. They're really good at pressuring with the idea of the Uber. Kutch just ran in with his medic following him, and WORX were like, okay, the Uber's coming in. We need to leave. As the soldier Nerfu just shows up on mid somehow. I don't know exactly what's happening. The Uber trade does come out. Health is a little bit better on Scooby Snacks, as Dog does die. Mousecake is dead too. Josh is going to get cleaned up, but now this is like a reverse back cap. Nerfu's gonna get cleaned up.
Oh my lord.
Kutch is just in with the sword. Ronald is still somehow alive. He should get cleaned up in about 2 seconds here. Artist is dead. It's just him.
Ronald's making that lower. Oh my god. No way
he's dead.
he does this. Okay, yeah. it was looking really promising for a second. Kutch, honestly, at first that 2v5 looks really sketch. He immediately killed 2 players, so that was definitely winnable. Unfortunately, didn't have any pistol ammo to switch out from. I believe he's running the winger, if I'm not incorrect, which I don't think I ever am. So, and actually, we're gonna see Kutch on engineer on second. Oh my god, he's building a level 2. Oh, he's back spawned. So, we're actually going to see that sentry immediately get taken out, so it won't have too much impact. We'll just delay just that extra split second, which could have all the impact in the world, especially when this Uber ad is coming out of Weeb Whacker. Looks like, once again, going to be building up the gun on last. This time, we'll get the level 2 up behind the boxes, and this is actually where they're taking the Uber through, so if they don't deal with this immediately, which, oh, actually, they have the Pyro to defend it, and
wait,
it's living for so long!
Oh, Kutcher's just gonna die. Oh, now it's bad. Yeah, I mean, they get Demos, but they're not gonna get the Uber. Artist and Mouse Cake, wait a second. Oh, Ronald's dead. It is just Dog. He can't do it. Like, that, it's again, the idea was really good and it almost worked out. They just committed a bit too hard, lost the Pyro and the Engineer. If you lose just the Pyro or just the Engineer, that's fine. You completely deny that Uber, but the second they lost both, it just kind of all fell apart for them.
Yeah, all tied up here, 3-3, going into the 7th mid of the round now. Math is very difficult if you are a caster main. However, what is not difficult is getting all this early aggression. Once again, Dog getting the pick onto Demos. This is great stuff coming out. Kutch and Artist.
Josh.
Oh my, Josh didn't get 2 in return, and the medic as well. So I don't know if it'll matter though. Palm really looked like he wanted to get multiple there, but I think the capture will go in favor for now for Scooby Snacks, the Scooby-Doo gang. Shoutouts to Mercscribe, by the way. Yeah, without a medic and without having that significant Uber ad that Weeb Whacker does have, this might turn pretty quickly for the side of the Scooby Snacks.
I felt really bad for Demos. His last few minutes have actually been really good. It's just he gets nuked about 5 seconds into him. As Nerfu takes a fight with Dog, does get a little bit of help. And... oh wait, Weeb Whacker dropped. Huh. He gets bombed by, I believe it was Artist. But everyone else on blue is dead. Ronald's gonna get clean up. Mouse, that's a wipe. Okay, so that was quick. That was really good from Red. They were in a position ready to push. They lose their medic, and then they just went like even more aggressive than they probably would have gone with the medic. They just went all the way in, and Blue was not ready. Scooby-Doo got decimated. They will get their medic, but without having any forwards, they should maybe give up second. No, we're just gonna have a stalemate. I'm surprised they didn't have anyone a little further forward. Soyant is in, but the spawners are here for Scooby Snacks, so they should just back them up here.
Yeah, actually a little earlier, just as they wiped, Dog is the first spawner up, and he tried to put pressure onto mid to delay a little bit, and it actually did pull players off the point to chase him. He ended up going down to 35, but lived and got the scout off the point, which I think bought enough time for his team to get spawns, and definitely helped his team secure the second hold. However, Weeb Whacker has a very small Uber ad, but it doesn't matter. They're going to be taking it in. Soyant is actually with the heal boy right now, takes down Dog, and actually haven't decided to pop yet. They're running to a soldier. Artist had his pickaxe out. Hate to see it. Gets mini crit. Soyant's actually on a 5k right now, kind of beasting, and he's going to be looking for more as Mouse Cake accidentally falls off, takes 100 damage. However, the rest of the team just aren't. Doesn't seem like there's really strong focus fighters here. And Nerfu gets dropped as the Uber comes out from Weeb Whacker. Will be traded by Ross Ronald as well. Looks like it's going to be a pretty even trade in terms of Uber timings. But in terms of players, Nerfu's down. Looks like they'll be trying to take this through Valley here, Uni.
Yeah, but they're getting caught. If you can get through Valley, it's really good, but you got to go fast. And they got sniffed out. So they should be getting clean up. Oh, Mouse Cake, really good damage onto the medic. Ronald just has, or no, excuse me, not Mouse Cake. I believe it was Demos who did it. But yeah, so that now we're just getting, yeah, a demo man, exactly. We're gonna have a reset here, but Kutch gets cleaned up in the flank. I don't know how he cratered, but either way.
I feel like Kutch and him trying to go for these surprise plays, they've started to catch on. He's been getting caught a lot more now, and it's been, unfortunately, damaging his team as, oh my god, never mind. Dog salvaged it with a nice 2-rocket onto Weebwhacker. Force will come out from Roster Ronald, but they should be able to clean up a few more players on the second. Air shot almost comes out, and Roster Ronald actually gets another shot onto Soyant, shooting him down to 12 HP along with his soldier.
Look at the health.
Yeah, it's so poor, but they're not able to finish anything off. There's no focus fire coming out from the side. Oh my lord, Deadly Seed's gonna finish Roster Ronald.
Ronald's dead, yeah.
They're winning this fight just off of the sole fact that there wasn't focus fire and damage was too spread out.
I'm pretty sure every combat class on what's their name? On WORX was below 40 during that fight at one point. I'm pretty sure. And they were all like in that fight. So there was just no focus fire, and it's only a 10% Uber ad because both medics did end up dying, but they get second for it off of just essentially a pure DM fight.
Yeah, a little bit of a blunder there. You gotta be wondering what the communications were there from the side of Scooby Snacks. However, they do have the sniper. Oh, and of course they have the sniper. Kutch hitting a sick, nasty headshot right onto the forehead of Nerfu. We'll be taking him down. Switches off to Pyro.
Yeah,
Looks like he's going to be defending the engineer.
That's a really interesting one. Going off sniper, or getting a headshot on sniper, and then, having someone sack or pushing forward with it, just going to Pyro. Wait a second here. Nope, never mind. Soyant's in. Really good damage on a dog. Dog is going to get cleaned up. The Uber does come out. The Gun and the Pyro are both still alive. The Pyro is in... Not in the Uber, excuse me. Artist is on a banner while this Uber is
on the conch, yeah.
on him.
If he can find the damage...
Is he lagging?
I think he might have been lagging and trying to go for the scout air shot, because it looked like there was a little bit of a stutter there. He wasn't exactly sure where the scout went, maybe, but looked mostly maybe like just some online lag.
They need to go quick, which they are Scooby Snacks, that is.
Yeah, looks like...
Soyant rolled...
No.
Oh my god, Soyant!
Oh, no.
Oh, just go to last. Oh, no, kill the medic. Alright, he's on an 8k. Get in there, buddy.
He's on a 10k
Get him.
at
Get
this
Artist.
point.
Kill him. Get the 9. Get the 9. Oh, he's 7 health. Give him the arrow. Just give him the 6k. Artist is dead. Never mind. He's in. Look at Dog. Dog was sitting on one of the vents, just hoping that they didn't look at him. Okay. Soyant, my god. I was gonna say, as that push out was happening, I was gonna be... they're down both soldiers. Go quick so the soldiers can't shut down a door. Soyant just shut down a medic, a demo, and a scout walking through a door by himself.
Yeah, as much as we've had the names Mouse Cake and Kutch in our mouths, Soyant has had his in our mouths double.
He has 40 points. He's almost doubling every other fragging class in the server right now.
I actually want to see what he's doing on this mid. Looks like he's going to be fighting with his soldiers to try and take out Kutch early. That's actually going to be really impactful here. Now he's going to be looking for this soldier. Dog will clean up his demo, but actually Dog is going to get him as well. So just Nerfu, Deadly Seed, and Weebwhacker. As I say that, Nerfu also goes down. Deadly Seed and Weebwhacker are going to find Dog hiding out on their second, looking for that exit medic frag, but will not be finding it for now.
Yeah, I think Soyant is doing really good when his team is in a situation of, either we're in an advantage, as they're just walking into Weebwhacker. Kutch just craters in front of the medic. Even Ubers. I think Soyant's doing really good in these situations where the team knows what's going on, or it's just a DM fight, but he doesn't like to play too far away from his medic when, his team isn't sure, so he's getting shut down in that way. The Uber trade is coming out, though. Nerfu does die. They're still not palm, so it is a 5v5. I don't think anyone's gonna die, although Dog is in!
This is actually... so smart. He waits until the Uber... Yeah, that was a really smart play by Dog. His timing plays are always just really well executed. Unfortunately, the demo had too much of a buff for him to be able to do anything there. Gets cleaned up. But a valiant effort nonetheless. Will be a one-player advantage here.
Back cap.
Oh my, Kutch is trying to pull it off.
Okay, now
He's pulled the whole team back, too, and he gets out scot-free with a meaty 95 HP to his name, getting a buff now from his medic. So that's actually pretty much
Now
saved
Artist
them
is
from
in.
losing this. Oh my.
Great rocket onto Weebwacker. Great surf out of Weebwacker. But now Demos is dead, and Artist still isn't dead. He does get cleaned up now, but Nerfu trying to, do some jumps to, hope. Well, all right. One pipe. Mousegate kills both scouts. So that they just need to leave. Nerfu kills Ronald and all that, though. So that actually might have been a lost round for WORX, but because of that bomb onto Ronald, they are going to be able to hold it off. They do still only have 3 players alive. They are going to get their spawns, and it is a full Uber ad. So once they get Nerfu, they might want to push out. Well, they do need to, get a little bit forward now and clear everything, just so that, people don't get in any some silly spots.
Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. Davis is going to check all of the hiding spots on left. It looks like they have Scouts and Medic peeking through right. Going to be getting this cap time super early. They're committing so much, and Mousecake gets taken down by Soyant. Overstays this welcome on the bridge.
Gets forced by Dog. Dog is just, and he's dead. And they lose Artist. Now it's bad. Now it's bad. They're going to get Mousecake for mid, but you're going to... Well, okay, no one's capping. Never mind. Maybe. I was going to say, you're going to be down 2 soldiers on a mid. That's big.
Oh, they're getting the forwards. They just barely got it. Okay.
No.
That's actually going to have a huge impact because they might not be expecting these soldiers based on what the spawn times were. Will be coming into this mid through Valley. And an early, huge high bomb from Dog, getting straight onto the medic. 2 fat rockets. Weeblacker instantly gone. And the rest of the team following Josh gonna be taken down. Deadly Seed and Damos hiding below. Gets air piped by Mousecake.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, and another one onto Deadly Seed.
Okay.
Mousecake is nutty
so that
right
is
now.
going to be the round, barring, Come on, Nerfu, hit something. Give me something here, buddy. They use, okay, yeah, just save your players that are in. No kills have come out yet, though. This actually, okay, Nerfu is going to get cleaned up.
Mousecake's got so much damage on the left side. He's got he's put out 500 damage so far.
Artist is in. Now that's the round, unless someone goes crazy. And Deadly Seed does kill Mousecake, so that is a good start. Demos gets nuked. Great pipe out of him, actually, though, but now it's just the medic, and he will get cleaned up. Okay, so that push actually wasn't the best until Mousecake did all that damage. They got a little too far in. Like, they went all the way up to their spawn and then Ubered, but you still haven't kept second yet. And you have a Soldier and a Demo, which aren't, if classes are really buffed, Soldier and Demo aren't the best at getting those immediate kills without, them escaping. A Scout can run away, a Soldier can jump away. But as I said, we're on the second, or what could be the last mid. Dog and Artist with a great double bomb, taking out Soyant. Nerfu's dead. Demos should get cleaned up by Dog here. He is. It's just Weebwacker and Deadly Seed now.
Yeah, looks like both Josh and Nerfu did the really high melee bomb and went straight for the medic. Unfortunately, neither of them able to pick it up, and that will pretty much just lose them mid and second here. Yep. Still 3 players down. Ubers will be...
is going to run in, calling it no.
Well, let's get on the Kutch cam. Actually, no. He's sticking with his medic for now. Just capping dot point.
Do they think they have ad?
Oh, no.
They shouldn't. No, they're just... it looks like they're just going to send Dog and maybe a Scout, and yeah, Dog's just in. Kills the gun. All right. Dog and Palm. Okay. Dog is caught at spawn. They didn't really get anything out of it. That's fine. Okay. Demos peeks Shutter and immediately dies to Sticks. That's really, it's not horrible because it's even Ubers, but you can't push anymore. As soon as your demo dies, it's over.
Yeah, especially with all the damage output that we've been seeing out of both of these demos. It's been really high impact, both from Mousecake and Demos. So you lose one of those players, you're basically not going anywhere.
Dog is on Conk.
Oh, he was on this before, I believe, when they were trying to push out. We'll see how it works out for him pushing in. It is...
Artist is on Battalions, too.
Oh,
so we got it.
We got full EU strats. This is to die for. I love seeing this kind of stuff come out. You build up the banners early, just get some splash damage. You are the attacking team on last, so you pretty much just can get free angles, especially if the other team doesn't expect you to just getting... They're just expecting to get spam for, the DPM points or just, maybe trying to open something up. They're not expecting to get the spam to try and get the banners, so they're going to be a little bit more liberal with their peaks, and, slowly but surely those banners will get up. You use the banners in, use the Uber after, and just kind of farm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just... I'm really curious as to what they do with it. The standard is use Uber in, get the trade, maybe get the gun down, and then repush with the banners. There are other things you can do, like, maybe use the Uber in, then use one banner, then use the other. Use the banners first. I've seen that a few times. Use the banners first, and then the Uber.
Oh my. That was... The thing I just watched was so scary. Dog had a free peek onto the medic. They were just staring each other down, but all of the splash rockets hit the dispenser and not the medic. Oh my god, it's happening again.
Deadly Seed is on Sniper, by the way.
That is something I have failed to catch. However, he is watching Shutter right now, and most of the pressures has been coming out of this right side from the defender's position. So... I don't know if we'll see it come into play just yet. Maybe if he decides to change his angle up. But it doesn't look like he's going to be doing that for now. So it's just keep on focus on this right main area. Make sure that they're not able to get in without using that juicy Uber as early as they need to.
Yeah, and Josh is actually on defensive banner here too, which I personally really like. I'm going to wait for Dog to maybe get a kill here. Nope, just some spam. Defensive banner is actually really good. It's if my team ever lost a mid fight and then was immediately holding last, I would immediately switch to banner. You get so much health. You're not really rocket jumping that much on last, and you have potential to really help your team if you get enough spam or damage off. Dog. Okay, well, Dog may have had a banner, been close to it, not anymore. It does reset when you die.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate, especially considering how much time they've dumped into trying to get these banners. I'm actually going to HUD reload scheme. It's been, 5 minutes now, just sitting on this last point and slowly building up. So at this point, you might think that they're trying to consider just going with the artist banner. I don't know if Dog has reappeared on the banner. It looks like he has back to gunboats. So it will just be the battalions going into this last. Still is a very strong defensive option.
Here comes the Uber trade. It's coming in. Or Palm Sack? Never mind, I lied. I thought there was a medic behind him. All right.
I think he might have thought that too.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Great from Nerfu. Gets right on the medic before anyone shoots him. 2 rockets. Doesn't kill him, but forces him. So now they still do have the Josh.
He's holding this back up, and oh my god, both soldiers have made their battle cry available to the other. So they both... Okay, so now there's mind games going on, right? Because now both soldiers know that there's a backup, but neither of them can shoot rockets now because they're waiting for the other team to show up. Actually, no, it looks like the banner will come out from red first, blue second. WORX is actually not going to get a ton out of it. However, they will be taking down Kutch, so maybe a little bit more impactful than we first anticipated. Uber will come out from Weebwhacker, Roster Ronald, backing up with his 70%, and the rest of his team is actually going to live here, save for Dog, who gets caught in, but not too big of a deal. They will have Kutch on the spawn just barely before the point cap comes off, and he's been pretty impactful so far, so I think that's going to be important.
Yeah, but problem, they're down Soyant.
Oh my god, Nerfu is using the corner spot, and he's gonna be finding. He's looking for the medic. Saw the beam, but was just too late.
Dude, they can't touch him. He's crazy. There he goes. He can't. Wait. Kutch is in with the Uber and swords down the demo man. This should be it.
They're gonna win last.
Yeah,
oh
there
my.
It is.
Yeah, and I believe that's game. Yeah, that is game, match, and set. Congratulations, your finalists for this season. Has the other semifinal actually been played? Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we
the
have
first
determined...
finalist is Scooby Snacks.
Yep. Unfortunately for WORX, looks like their leaf blower a little bit too rusty. Cord got tangled. Something not going right tonight, and they just came out as not on top. Very, very valiant effort though. Especially like once again.
Soy.
How many times have we said Soyan's name?
He's in the second half, 27 and 11.
Wait, in the second half alone?
27 and 11, 259 DPM on Scout on Metalworks. Like, dude.
You really have to give kudos to this guy.
Yeah, pick this dude up. LFT, pick this man up, please. Or LFP, pick this guy up. He's crazy. Mouse, on the other hand, Mousecake, 20 and 7, 281 DPM. So he was playing really good as well. Yeah, I mean, team play, yes. Scooby Snacks, overall we're the better team. That's what matters.
I said it once and I said it again. WORX just really didn't have an answer to Artist and Dog on every mid. I'm pretty sure they lost 5 out of 5 mids on Metalworks here. One of the only reasons that they were able to even get rounds was because Scooby Snacks also had those beef last pushes, or someone just really like had a really good play, such as Soyan getting the medic kill at the beginning of that second half.
Yeah, in that first half, it looks like that's the only mid fights they got. They got one at the very beginning, and they got one just before the final round. Outside of that, I think over the entire series, they only won 3 mid fights. So overall, that just shows how impactful those soldiers have been, and especially once again, I can't say enough how great Mousecake has played in playoffs so far. His performance last series was MVP worthy. His performance this series has once again just impactful, fast to mid, consistent with his pipes and stickies, almost always with his team. I have nothing bad to say about that man. Interview, perhaps. With whom?
Get me Doge.
I would be happy to do an interview with Le Dogue. Le Epic Pupper. Wholesome Reddit 100. Sorry, too cringe.
A little bit.
It is what I am. Yeah, so it looks like we will be getting Dog, the roaming soldier for Scooby Snacks, victorious in this series, in here in just a moment. Gonna go ahead and do some interviewing. Honestly, pretty hyped.
Yeah, I mean, that was, it's really, I don't want to, take anything away from WORX's other players, but that was one of those matches where, it's one, maybe two at sometimes players on one team versus an entire other team. Like, they definitely weren't alone. Everyone else on WORX was definitely contributing. Like, they weren't playing bad, obviously, but like that was a treat to watch.
Oh, Mouse.
Let's go!
Yo, so congratulations, guys. You two just put on a really stellar performance. The first thing I want to get through is Mousecake.
I think Mousecake needs to be unsuppressed, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Unsuppress
Somebody
Mousecake.
unmute him.
Got it.
Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, Mousecake, your performance the past 2 playoff series has been nothing short. I mean, I'm sure the viewers are tired of me just moaning about you over and over again, but
Bro, he's been talking you up for 2
Man
hours.
deserves it, man.
You've been fast to every mid. Like, well, do you just have a really good practice schedule, or are you just like a natural legend? Like, how do you do it?
I think the only reason I'm able to do all this is because of the 5 ping, honestly.
Hey, that's my boy.
It's only the 5 ping.
Don't believe a word. It's innate skill. Man's like God.
Yeah, It's been very nice to see you bringing it back from the old school like solid pug days. You still got it, man. You
Thank
still
you,
got the
appreciate
crazy DM.
You really
How
do.
are
He
you-
be smoking everyone.
How are you
What's up?
guys feeling whenever in that second Metalworks half and it was really close, 4-4 for a little bit of a while.
We memed on them. We brought out the Contra, we brought out the battalions, we wanted to see what we were doing. It's fun.
Artist was crying in Mumble. Like, if we didn't run it, like, he would have quit the team. Like,
Man's all about his double banner theory.
Yeah, and then dog just feeds
Whoa!
with the banner.
Whoa.
Whoa!
it was because Dog couldn't build his banner, so coach told him just go sack.
Is that actually what happened?
Man got no heals while I was trying to build this fucking banner.
Hey.
I said, fuck it, I'm going in. And we won the round anyways.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, also, I think I did swear. I'm sorry.
It happens sometimes. You guys, honestly,
I'm on a high.
you guys are kind of popping off, so I think we can let one or two maybe slip there. Dog, talking about your performance in the last two playoff series, a lot of the times when I see you go for plays, it's almost like it seems like you're doing a lot of things off of timing or off of comms. It's not like you're seeing something and reacting to it. A lot of the times it seems like your team's almost setting you up for shit. Or so, I've done it now too. But yeah, how is that dynamic kind of working out with your team?
It's fucking flawless.
Oh
Fucking
no, not
every
again.
every player needs to fucking just. Oh, I'm
Please,
so sorry.
yeah.
I'm so sorry. But just trusting your teammates, I think that's really important. Just making sure that you don't bait them, even if you don't even have confidence, you have to go full force. And I know Mousecake is gonna be there to also just smoke them out. So
That's actually kind of something I kept like I haven't really paid attention in main, but it was something that was I was kind of seeing like you guys would just go in like all as a team, like you would rotate once and then immediately go, whereas they would, rotate a few times, maybe bleed someone, not sure if they want to go in or out, and it just every push you guys had was, I think, a lot cleaner than most of theirs. So
well, it's just that bond that we've.
The Flex Seal bond?
No, we just bust. We just bust, man. It's all busting.
Yeah. Actually, talking a little bit about like how you guys have been playing as a team. A lot of times there in that match, we saw Kutch getting pretty aggressive and just kind of walking through
just ran
doors.
in.
Yeah. What was that about? Is that like a surprise tactic? Was he just feeding? Like, what is that about? Because it seems like a lot of times it's actually working out in his favor.
I think his brain's just moving too
It's
fast
just
for
insane,
him.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think his
Man's-
brain might have something going on right because he won like all the fights that he took.
That's a surprise to me.
He's a lot. Yeah, I mean,
On
you've
Gully,
seen
he
his
was
accuracy?
two-shotting everyone. It was crazy.
Yeah, but check his accuracy.
All right, let's see what we got here. There is combined logs. Let's see what we got. Kutch, accuracy, 61%. Oh goodness. 61%. Okay, it wasn't the lowest in the server. I will say that.
I think Coach knows when to hit shots.
Yeah.
He chooses to miss the other ones.
Tom had 77%, and then Kutch is just out here with 61, giving him the work.
That's why we have Kutch on combo Sky. He needs the heals.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Kutch is the heel beam boy for a good reason, apparently.
Nah, man. Kutch is so smart. So smart. Mousecake just pounds. And together, any choke point busted.
Yeah, it really seemed like your guys' pushes seemed a lot more coordinated and just more concise than whenever WORX tried to ever take any point during that entire set. It seemed like you guys knew what you wanted to do with every push, and you guys did it.
Yeah, man. No team better contest.
Coaches is too smart.
Well,
To be honest.
do any of you guys, our casters or our guests here, Dog and Mouse Cake, do you guys have any final thoughts or shoutouts before we begin to wrap things up?
I think Palm really helps the team. Playing engineer. He's a really good engineer, man. Yeah.
I think he's actually LFT invite NG next season. I think.
So, because he's getting very irate about it, I'm gonna do it on behalf of you, Mouse Cake. Shout out Mojo to Kid.
Nah, man. Nah.
Nah, not feeling it.
Yeah, hate to see it.
But we appreciate you guys covering main playoffs. It's not like that big of a league, I guess, or division, but we appreciate it.
Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Console, for the second cast. Thank you.
No, it's
Unicorn
been
Wizard.
great watching you guys. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to watching finals, whether I get to cast it or not, because you guys have been putting on one hell of a show for us.
And thank you, Banksy. Sorry,
Thank you.
I need to squeeze that one in.
You're welcome, dog. Also, shout out to Soya. He played really, really well the entire set as well.
We just make everyone else look good, but we still win.
Vinx, you got anything else? Any shoutouts or anything? I think everybody else has gone through, but Vinxie, myself, and Jazz.
I don't particularly have anyone else to say other than Soya. He's just a god. Played
Yeah,
really well that entire set.
yeah. Soyant definitely. That man put on hell of a fight. I'm gonna say shoutouts to Just Jazz for getting this stuff together and letting me cast. It's been nice to get back into the flow of things and watch some great TF2 coming out, especially from you guys. And as always, shoutouts to Simple Flips. Jazz, that's your cue. You're clear to go on the mic.
Okay. Shout outs to my boys in Burnt Toast Gaming down here in Oz Fortress. Shout outs to both teams. Congratulations, obviously, to Scooby Snacks, and I don't know, better luck next season for WORX.
Damn.
It's been fun casting and producing these games. And shout out to my boy OptiVex, TF2 YouTuber, great guy, great player. Go subscribe to him. Subscribe to OptiVex, and that's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Sorry, one last thing. GG's to WORX. It's a really good game.
Well, I think with that, we are going to go ahead and wrap it up. For those of you who have joined us, thank you so much for watching. This has been CappingTV's continued coverage of the RGL Season 3 postseason. We will hopefully be covering some more action before it comes to a conclusion. I have been Console, joined by Unicorn Wizard on the mic, Vanksy on the analyst desk, Just Jazz pushing buttons as an observer and producer, and of course, big shout outs to our two players in the match who have decided to be interviewed, Dog and Mousecake. I have been Console, and thank you for watching. Peace out.
Yow.